Ladies and gentlemen, my name is TotalBiscuit, another week, another Tavern Brawl. Let's give this one a try, shall we? Now, as to what rule set we have this week, it is spiders everywhere. You get to choose a preset class deck, and it's covered in web spinners. So, let's try a few out. Let's go from left to right. Let's kick it off with Warrior, shall we? Sounds like a good idea. Now, my understanding is that this is reasonably randomized with class abilities and web spinners. So, I'm intrigued to see how this ends up turning out. It's not that last week's wasn't fun. The problem is if you didn't play that mage deck, you generally got stomped. Or you got face hunted regardless of what happened. So, I ended up like trying to do a couple of videos for that and just losing my patience with it. Alright. Let us begin. What do we got? Web spinner, revenge. That's alright. And bouncing blade. Alright, I'll take that. Sure, why not? Admittedly, it's against a bunch of web spinners. The bouncing blade won't be much use, but we can go web spinner, coin, web spinner. Oh, he's opening up with a web spinner. Everybody is extremely surprised by this. Alright, I will give you a web spinner, followed up by a web spinner. It's a little bit of a twist on the old web spinner challenge that was available. I think, was it Nax that had that one? I think it was Nax. Although it might, yeah, it was Nax. Oh look, web spinners. Is he going face? I suppose he is. Once a hunter, always a hunter. How about revenge? Well, the main problem with revenge is that it ends up killing off all of his stuff and giving him a bunch of minions. But if we go face and then revenge... Couldn't tell you if that was a good idea or not, really. Let's see what we got. Savannah Highmane and Silverback Patriarch. Well, Silverback Patriarch will be ideal for deflecting web spinners. Suddenly, that creature's actually overpowered again. How wonderful. I just hope that from his web spinners, he received more web spinners. It's actually looking quite likely at the moment. Yep, nothing but web spinners. Alright, Silverback Patriarch it is then. To deflect your web spinners. A mighty beast indeed. This is where he pulls out a hunter's mark and I cry. Or is it more web spinners? Who knows? Nope. There we go. We're getting those mad trades. I don't even know if that's good, because all I'm doing is giving him better stuff. It almost seems like it's a terrible idea to do that. Angry chicken? Oh, you unlucky bastard. Oh my god! Wow! I feel almost sorry for him. Almost. Web spinner, web spinner, web spinner. There we go. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. 4 web spinners. Kill off the very dangerous young Dragonhawk. Who knows? He might have something. No, he's a hunter. He probably doesn't, but you know. He could have a Bestial Wrath. Yes. Gotta get rid of that, because otherwise Wind Fury, Bestial Wrath, very strong. I'm gonna watch out for that. Ooh, a Core Rager. It's gonna be a little difficult to empty my hand to use it, but hey. It's a something. You know, if he keeps doing this, I'm gonna gradually, very, very slowly lose. And that would be quite sad. Well, Bouncing Blade is a terrible spell. Absolutely awful here. So, let's see what we can get. Let's trade out some web spinners. Stampeding Kodo is a pretty good bet here, I think. Sure, why not blow up a minion? Give us a bit of board control. Yeah, there we go. Starving Buzzard. Ooh, that's rough. That is exactly the kind of thing that you want when you have a handful of web spinners, but we're going to need a few more of those. But it's nice to have it. I want to save that for a little bit later, because I want to get at least 2 cards out of it. Alright, so we can kill that off pretty easily. The Oasis Snapjaw will be a pain in the ass. I'm thinking Savannah Highmane. Yeah, I mean, why would you not play that? It's amazing. And we can trade this web spinner into that. There we go. And knock out the 4-2. Hello, Hungry Crab. You will be useful with the Starving Buzzard. I'll probably drop the Starving Buzzard next turn. And drop maybe the 2 web spinners with it. That would probably do the trick. Alright. Well, we're slightly behind right now, but... Oh! Ugh. Well, it's still a 6-5. Ouch. That's gonna suck. Well, I think we know where our Savannah High main is going. Although, if we want the best trade, we can try and force him into a 2-for-1. And we shall. There we go. Bop that. Let's get 2 cards out of this. There we go. Couple of beasts. And we get a brawl. It's always nice to have. And a slam. Alright. I'm feeling okay about... Well, we're going to lose pretty much all the board here, but hey. Feeling okay about it so far. Is that a new animation? I don't recall it looking like that. Ugh. Yeah, we don't like that. That's going to have to get killed off. It's to be expected. We do have slam. It's not enough to kill it, though. Bouncing blade. If we get rid of the 2 web spinners, then bouncing blade will guarantee a kill on that thing. So that's not too bad, I suppose. Let's do that. Web spinner, give me a king crush. All right. And an angry chicken. All right. Okay, well, I would probably suggest bouncing blade is a good way to go here. Because it does guarantee the kill on the core hound. There we go. It's too high damage to leave alive at this point. And more web spinners, I suppose. Might as well drop the crab. There we go. I was a bit tempted to hold on to it just in case I got another buzzard, but let's just get it on the board. I mean, it's not like he's ever going to pull a Murloc. That's impossible. Well, I have the hand advantage. And he doesn't get to draw any new cards this turn because he had an empty board, so I'm entirely okay with that. We have our King Crush as a finisher. I probably don't want to drop it immediately. Alright. Let's see what we can get out of this. Oh, a second King Crush. How lovely. We might actually want to just start dropping the King Crushes, actually. Since we have 2 of them, yeah, just start really laying the damage on him. There you go. There's one. And if we get a second hit in, that would just be lovely. Oh, he's dead. Hey. Alright, not bad, not bad. A good start. He had a fairly miserable time of it, honestly. Let's have a look at that pack, shall we? And then we'll play with another deck. What's in the box? Nothing of note. Alright then. Okay, let's move along to Shaman. We'll do one on a few different classes and see how it works out. Trying to think what kind of class would gain the best benefit from this setup. Well, anything that's got a decent buff would be good if you're pulling angry chickens out. The ability to buff up those 1/1s would probably be pretty good, so trying to think what's got the buffs. Paladin would probably work pretty well. Web spinner, web spinner, web spinner, rock biter. I don't know what you really keep in a setup like this, honestly. Yeah, Paladin would probably work pretty well. Because bear in mind that you're only getting class abilities rather than class creatures. Alright. Web spinner, coin, web spinner. Absolutely. What else would be good? Druid would be pretty good. Again, buffing the web spinners. That's always nice. That's not too shabby. Something with a good board clear. I mean, Mage would work pretty well. Hell, even Warlock if you pulled Twisting Nether, I suppose. Assuming they put Twisting Nether in the decks. Obviously Hunter, because then you've got things like Hunter's Mark, Bestial Wrath that work pretty well. Alright, let's see what we get. King Muckler, nice, alright. Can't complain about that one. Absolutely not. Let's roll and see if we can get a 2-drop. If not, we'll just drop 2 web spinners. Direwolf Alpha, actually not too terrible here. I'll take that. I mean, it's a pretty bad 2-drop alone, but it's better than a 1/1, so yeah, why not? Why not? Alright, more web spinners, and we can throw our Muckler down. I mean, that's best 3-drop in the game, that one. Except he just pulled the Angry Chicken. We're gonna have to kill that off first. Because otherwise they'll use the bananas to buff that, which would be a disaster. So, we're killing you, and we're dropping the muckler. There you go. Alright. 5/5, always nice. He can buff that up, but he doesn't have enough to buff it to kill it. And there'd be no warrior ability that would help. Actually, yeah, Inner Rage would do it here. But I don't think he's got that. It's just nothing but web spinners right now. Yeah, he's just going face with it. Don't blame him. I mean, I should probably just go face with Muckler here as well. Force him to just trade a bunch of stuff into it. Yeah, why not? And then just drop all the web spinners. I suppose the only real problem is if he brawls here. Assuming he has it. He's only got 3 cards. What's the chance of him having a brawl? Reasonably low. My board's better than his. We can stick with that. Although I do need to start drawing beasts pretty quickly. You know, half of it makes me wonder if it's better not to trade early, because the chances of you getting a creature you can use early game is quite low. Hungry Crab, you're not much use. Savannah Highmane, great. That's what we like to see. It's good, it's good. We're going to have a board advantage here. Ah, another Muckler, lovely. Silverback Patriarch, we can kill you pretty easily. Yeah, it's probably going to be that Muckler and Lost Tall Strider as well, and a Web Spinner. Alright, so get rid of you. No reason to leave you alive. Thinking about just Lava Shocking that 3-2. Probably better just to Rock Biter it. If I Rock Bite it, well, I'd rather hold on to that just in case I get some spells that are going to need that. Let's just Rock Biter, kill that 3-2 off. There we go, and just drop another Muckler down. There we go, get some power on the board, that's what we like to see. Alright, this is looking good. Not much to complain about here. Plenty of monkeys. You know, this looks quite familiar. This is like last week's Tavern Brawl. King of Beasts. 4/6. Still pretty bad, actually, isn't it? 4/6 for 5 with Taunt. Not amazing, certainly. Alright, we're probably going to have to Lava Shock that thing, because otherwise you're going to end up trading very inefficiently, and I prefer not to do that. And I want to play the Savannah Highmane, but I guess I'm not going to get to do that, so it'll be Tall Strider, I think. Alright, let's get that out of the way, get the Tall Strider on the board, and just go face with that. Can't argue with 1/6 worth of his health. I don't want to waste the damage on that one Web Spinner. Alright, Corehound next turn, maybe, depending on what his board looks like. Definitely not, then. Actually, Corehound's still okay. Oh my god, my Exner's gonna absolutely slaughter me. He's got another banana, doesn't he? I'm half tempted to trade 2 for 1 into that. Just because if it's left alive and that gets buffed repeatedly. If I play the Corehound, he's just going to buff it again out of Corehound damage range. So I think I'm going to have to trade 2-1 into it. Or I just go face, because that is slow. Yeah, actually, I think you just go face here. It's like, okay, you can kill something, that's fine. But if I keep up the pressure, then he's not going to be able to keep his life up. So let's not slow ourselves down. I mean, yeah, that's going to kill a creature, but I've got other creatures on the board. So I think that is actually the way to go. That's maybe the worst option, unless he's got a Brawl or something. No, he's going to MS that. Alright. Well, he's close to dead. But he isn't. Heroic Strike. So he's down to, what, 7, and I only have 5 on the board. Alright. Direwolf Alpha, please? Would still not be enough, because I'd only have 2 minions left. Let's see what we get. Maybe I get... Well, King Crush wouldn't help here. Muckler, hi! It's been a while. Sure. There we go. Muckler. Lovely, lovely Muckler. 10 out of 5. Alright. Pressure. So unless you play some big taunts, of which there aren't that many. You know, there's King of Beasts. There's the Silverback Patriarch. What else has Taunt as a beast? Is that it? Oh, this might be interesting. I think that might be it. Okay, that's a big rhino. Still a big rhino. It's not going to stop him losing. Oh, it is, actually. Yeah, he's got 1 HP left. No King Crush? How sad. I don't know if I just keep beating on him here. I don't think so. I think at least we're going to use the web spinner to see if we can get something. Hello, my Exner. Alright. You are going to be useful. Especially since I'm going to play that against an empty board. Alright. It's going to be a little slower. That's fine. Don't mind. Not a problem. Anything it puts out is going to get eaten, which is always good. Hello, Malorn. Okay, right. Yeah, you're... Oh, and silence on my Exner. Alright. And I only have 3 damage. Alright, gonna have to sack a web spinner. King Crush? Nope. No King Crush for me. Okay. It's gonna have to be Core Hound. Another web spinner. There we go. More pressure. Might as well knock that over. What is the optimal way to do that? If they have a 1/1 web spinner on the board, do you not... It doesn't matter. Like, it makes no difference if you kill it or not. Because they get the card that they can immediately play anyway. Oh, the Brawl! Okay, this actually could be really bad for him. My Exner lives. Not great for him. Bit of a desperation play. Scavenging Hyena. But I am getting a bit low on health. I can't take too many more hits like that. If he pulls a crush or two, I'm in trouble. Alright. Well, I'm not going to kill that for obvious reasons, because that leaves him with 2 minions, so I don't really want him to do that. Hyena's not great to play here. Core Rager. I can actually empty hand, come to think of it, so... Core Rager is not awful. I think just dumping everything I've got on the board is probably the way to go here. Then just go face. Just try and overwhelm him with sheer numbers, because he's just teetering on that edge there. What's he got with 4 cards? This is where he brawls me again. And leaves my healing totem alive. Silverback Patriarch. Alright, well, thanks for the buff. I appreciate that. Does he have the means to stop me? I guess he doesn't. Not by the looks of it. That is a spiteful strike indeed. Yeah, you are dead. Good game. Alright, not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, Rogue it is. Next one on the list. What kind of synergy do you get here? Well, you get card draw, which is nice. Gotta love that. Fen of Knives, yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna stick around with that one. Trying to think if there's anything else. It makes for easy combos because you've got a lot of 1 mana cards, so there is that to consider. And I still think most likely Hunter's going to be the thing that synergizes the best, but some of the really cool stuff that you would get as a Hunter, you don't get in this mode because it only gives you spells. It doesn't give you creatures. Something like Houndmaster, for instance. Unleash the Hounds, of course, would be really, really great here, too. Alright, there we go. Toss down one of those. Actually, shouldn't have done that, but as it turns out, it didn't really matter. Muckler, I mean, that's about the best you can get from your first trade, really. That's absolutely fantastic. I do wonder if Web Spinner Coin Web Spinner is the right opener. I think it is, because the chances are you don't get a 3-drop beast that you could use on turn 2 with the coin, so I think it is the right play. Alright, well, one way or the other, the answer here is astonishingly obvious. Muckler, and do the trade. And what do we get? Ah, another direwolf. Alright. Well, that could be really helpful for when we happen to flood the board with yet more of this. Fan of Knives is amazing here, because obviously it's 1 damage to all enemy minions. Oh, he has a lava burst. Okay. He actually has a way to kill it. Well, that was surprising. At least it overloads him for next turn, but I do lose control of the board, which is not great. But we can take it back. Don't want to play the Direwolf because he's going to trade it. I think we play another web spinner and we just kill off his existing one with the knife. Plus, it also means we get another knife swing next turn, so that's okay. Alright, well, he's left with 2 out of 4, so if he got something really, really sexy, then he can't use it. So that's good. Probably want a card draw next turn. River Croc. Okay, that's nice. That works for him anyway, but the Direwolf Alpha will give me what I need. Not overly worried. There you go. That's nice. We could actually do a really nice trade here with a second Direwolf, and in fact, I think I will. Why not? Why take the damage when we don't need to? Starving Buzzard, that's what we like to see. Put the web spinner in the middle there. It's actually not optimal, is it? Or is it? Nah, I don't think... Yeah, it's not optimal. I think you want to put it on the outside, wouldn't you? So I think I'm somehow missing a damage out of that. Oh, never mind. Not a big deal. Would that be right? Because, yeah, I mean, that's a 3-1 right now. These two would be 3-3s for being next to each other. So, yeah, it is suboptimal to divide them that way. Because you want a creature on both sides for maximum benefit. So, you want the web spinner on the outside. Well, Fan of Knives is going to be fun. I don't even know if I actually want a Fan of Knives this, because what's going to happen is I'm half tempted just to hit him in the face a bunch and then vanish, but no, I mean, Fan of Knives is... You know, you kill 4 creatures for 1 and you draw a card. Why the hell would you not do that thing? There we go. Even if it does give him a million beasts. The fact of the matter is, it leaves him with a clean board. Which is bad for him. So, there we go. Have some of that. Do some damage to the face. Why not? That's what we like to see. Put him below 20. It's like, yeah, you probably got a bunch of really cool beasts, but they're not on the board yet. Which is perhaps the most important thing. Starving Buzzard play next turn, potentially. See what we do with this web spinner. We've got some nicely buffed up web spinners as well. That sucks. That's going to be hard to handle. Cold Blood might be really good here. Let's say that it probably will be. Probably want to combo into that if possible. Yeah, I'm thinking Starving Buzzard, web spinner, Cold Blood. Let's put the... So I want to try and clear the board one way or the other. I think I can do it. Okay, so we'll do that. Pop the web spinner down. Which is probably going to draw us another web spinner. Cold Blood on... What's the best creature to do this on? If we do it on this one, that's sort of overdoing it, isn't it? But it doesn't really matter too much if it overdoes it. Because then they're going to join together. It's going to give us a bit of extra attack. I think this is right. This is where it turns out that I'm not right, but... Alright, smack. That then brings those together. We then go bop and bop. And then we hit face for 6. That works. Alright. Probably has a spell in his hand to deal with this buzzard. If he doesn't, then I'm going to get lots of cards. So I'll be happy about that. I'm surprised not to see a lightning storm, but the chance of him having one is fairly low. Alright, pretty weak beasts, actually. Yeah, I've definitely seen better than that. You know, I wonder if it would have... No, I didn't miss lethal. No. I could have hit him down pretty low, though. I mean, I could have hit him for another 7, so I could have got him within kill range. So maybe playing control there wasn't the right thing to do, but I just don't want to let him establish board presence. And it seems like that is the right thing to do. Okay, we can get a bunch of cards here. That's useless, but at least it's a 2-drop. Alright. We can batter our way through this. It's just going to take a little bit of work. Put a web spinner down, draw a card. I'm hoping for spells at this point. Let's just throw web spinners down, get the cards off it. I mean, why would we not do that? There we go. Max the board out. Betrayal is... not brilliant. But not awful. I mean, we actually have nothing else we can do right now. But we can trade. So, do I trade the buzzard? Yeah, I think I do. Doesn't matter if we don't have the buzzard anymore. I'll attack with that. Throw down the dire wolf. Throw down this. There we go. Attack the face. Throw down. I should have thrown. Actually, I couldn't have done that because I had a full board. All right. I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of losing the plot here. But the fact of the matter is, I have a very large, scary board of doom, and that's good. Oh, he's got a Starving Buzzard play, so he's going to draw a few cards off this. But if he doesn't have a taunt, then it maybe isn't going to matter. Yeah! There we go. Alright, 3 for 3. Not bad. Not bad. This is a Warlock. Alright. Web Spinner, Hammer of Wrath. Probably don't want to hang on to that. Let's toss that. Probably end up getting another bloody Web Spinner. Yep. No good spells to start with. Oh well. Probably should have hung on to that, come to think of it. Yeah, is the correct opening Web Spinner, coin Web Spinner? It's gotta be, surely. It's gotta be. I mean, if you don't do that, there's that real risk of just losing control of the board, and then you can't do anything. And it seems like board control is absolutely key. Because of the random nature of a lot of what's going on. I think... yeah, I think that is the correct way to do it. Alright. Web Spinner, coin Web Spinner. Wow. Harfu is doing incredibly well as usual. No big surprises there. It's like, I play Arena for a living. Maybe I'm quite good at Arena. Yes. Yes, you are. Alright. Yeah, Web Spinner, coin Web Spinner's gotta be right. I don't see any better way of doing it. Timberwolf? Alright. That's always nice. Admittedly, the Timberwolf is going to die immediately if I play it, so I've got to clear the board, which I can't do right now. So, we'll trade first, see if we get a decent 2-drop out of it, and if we don't, such is the way of life. We get Gazrilla, who is not quite the 2-drop I was looking for. Okay, 2 more Web Spinners it is then. I mean, that's going to be great later on. Fantastic later on, in fact, but right now, not so useful. What you got? It's probably Web Spinners, isn't it? Let's be honest. What do you do with these runes? Ah, yes, of course. That's the Rune of Sulfaris, if I recall correctly. It's gotta suck when you get that. Unless you're playing a Paladin and can buff it. Let me guess. Web Spinners? Web Spinners. He won't be able to buff that. So leaving it alive is not a bad idea. Ah, still nothing useful. Okay, 3 Web Spinners it is then. No point playing the Timberwolf. Not going to get anything out of it right now. It will be useful when I have board control. So currently it is the struggle for board control. As it stands, I have 3 Web Spinners to his 2. Well, he actually only has 1 Web Spinner and the chicken. So I have board control. For the moment. Core Rager, yeah, you're not too helpful. I won't be able to dump this hand. At least we'll be able to get 2 creatures, and hopefully we'll get something we can drop for 4 mana that's actually not awful. Alright. You are not so good right now. You might be good later, though. Haunted Creeper, yes, okay. That I'll take. What else we got? A second Gazrilla. Well, of course. I mean, what else would we have, right? Don't want to play that Timberwolf. Prefer to hold on to it. There we go. Alright, so we've got a decent selection of pretty powerful creatures. The problem is they're almost all 7-drops. So, that Tundra Rhino is going to be good. That sucks. That I would really prefer not to be fighting, but I don't think we have too much of a choice at the moment. God, Tundra Rhino is terrible here. Because that Stranglethorn Tiger just kills it immediately. Core Ray just sucks because it's a 4... I mean, it's a 4/4 for 4. I guess it doesn't suck. It's just... it's baseline and not brilliant. I think we toss out our Web Spinner and put out our Core Rager, because that's really all we can do right now. That stealth is throwing things for a loop, so we're just going to have to wait. Well, on the plus side, he's done barely any damage so far. I imagine he trades into the 4/4, and then I have to run my web spinner in. Unless he goes face, which he might. I'd say it wouldn't be terrible because I'd drop a humility on it, but I'd prefer to hold on to that just in case he has something ridiculous. Which he probably does. Oh, Starving Buzzard. That needs to die quickly. Well, he's going to get one card out of that before I kill it. Yeah, killed the Core Rager. That's to be expected. Okay. Tundra Rhino Web Spinner is pretty neat here. And we can get that nonsense off the board as well, which is even better. Timberwolf's not bad here either, though. Yeah, I like the Timberwolf. Because then that means that I can kill that. There we go. Get rid of that. And we can actually wipe his board, which would be peachy. There we go. Board control. Nice to have. Hellfire would do a lot of damage here. Twisting Nether would be even worse, but Twisting Nether is an 8-mana spell and he doesn't have 8 mana, so Gazrilla next turn would be great. I mean, considering what I have, this is potentially fantastic. That said, he might have something like a Siphon Soul, but the surprise double Gazrilla that nobody expects would be great. Bear in mind, this is probably staying alive, so this is going to be a charging Gazrilla, which nobody wants to face a charging Gazrilla, but you're about to. You are about to hate life. Greetings! This is the charging Gazrilla. I hope you like it. You don't like it, do you? I will have that double attack, thank you very much. And as for your web spinners, your puny web spinners, I hope you enjoy discarding whatever your next card is. Hopefully it's a spell. Yes, that's a Gazrilla. Oh! That's gonna sting. You know what's gonna be even worse? The second Gazrilla following that one up. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Oh well, it's okay. We have another Gazrilla. And nobody expects another Gazrilla. Hello. Greetings. Have another one. It doesn't have the charge, but you think it will. This is where he Twisting Nethers me again and I cry. Well, then we unleash the Core Hounds. Everything's fine. Everything is good. Everything's smooth. I would have preferred that Gazrilla to do a little bit more, but he did have to... Oh, my Exner, I hate you. And everything associated with you. And I can't kill you either without losing my... In fact, I can't even kill you straight up. I mean... Alright, that is the one creature that screws me over pretty badly, and that makes me sad. Hammer of Wrath... probably. Let's see if we can get something good. What do we get? A River Crocodile. Of course we do. Of course we do. Well, it's gonna end up being that trade, isn't it? Oh, I hate you. But it is the way of it. Oh well, those two Gazrillas didn't do much. But we now have a bigger board than you, so that's okay. But I'm a bit scared about what is in his hand now, because he has a nice big scary hand, and I do not have a nice big scary board. You are gotta be kidding me. Okay, that's awful. I suppose I can try and kill it with a Core Hound. What other nasty beasties is he gonna get? Oh, thank you for the Hungry Crab. I appreciate that. That's actually quite useful, surprisingly enough. Because we can... Well, actually it's not that useful. Because that's just going to kill it anyway. But we can at least put a Core Hound behind that. And I actually want to trade because I want to get a creature. Oh. Well, I think my luck is starting to run out here. Well, that taunt is good. At least it means that his Myexner is hopefully not going to be able to do something without having to trade with my Core Hound. So that's fine. And the Myexner kills Core Hound, whatever. It's not a big deal. What he'll probably do, if he has any sense, is just go for the 2-3. But then again, that leaves my 9-5 to hit him in the face, so maybe he doesn't want to do that. And I'd be tempted to. Like, maybe the best answer to my Exner is just a board flood of crap. Oh, no. Oh, dear. That's unpleasant. Now he gets to draw beast after beast after beast. Assuming he has more web spinners. Muckler! Ugh. Oh. Yee. All of those things are not good things. All of those things that just happened to me, I don't like them one little bit. And that's probably me dead, honestly. Well, again, put what we got on the board. And do the best we can from here. It's possibly salvageable, but I think it's going to rely on getting some really good beasts out of these guys. Otherwise, we're not going to be getting very far at all. The fact that he has the Tundra Rhino on the board is disastrous, and I couldn't do anything about it. Any creature but that one. Having the charge on Muckler was just a nightmare. Because you got a really nice trade out of that. Muckler's a 3-drop. The Corehound's a 7-drop. You know, and that 3/3 Dragon Hawk is maybe going to take a creature. Nope, my Exner's just going to eat it. Okay, well, yep, I suppose it will. Because why not? Oh, charging web spinners. Just as matters could not get even worse. Trade them for stuff that is less terrible. And I am running out of ways and means to win here. Timberwolf, oh. From Hell's Heart, I stab at thee. Come on, mush mush, you've got 9 mana. I think I'm probably going to lose my first game now. Stampeding Kodo, you are helpful. You might kill my Exner, but there's also 2 other things you could kill, so... What are you getting? I think we're done for. Honestly. I'll play what I've got. I'm half tempted just to drop Humility on that Jungle Panther or on this, actually, but nah. Yeah, I think we're done for, I'm afraid. The RNG was not kind. The fact that 2 Gazrillas didn't win us the game is a little upsetting, but he had the answer to it every single time, so... Well, never mind. It happens, I suppose. The double my Exner was unpleasant. I'm trying to think back. Did I have the Hammer of Wrath in my hand when I had Gazrilla on the board? Because I missed out on a... Oh my god. I missed out on a really nice opportunity to double Gazrilla's damage there. That could have put him close. It wouldn't... I wouldn't have killed him, though. Yes, it's going to... Oh, dear. Could you get any better than that? Not really. It's going to come down on that web spinner. By the looks of it. And now, of course, it's going to power this bloody thing up. It's going to come down to that web spinner. If it come... Just, like, jump off a bridge. Oh, well, okay. No results with the Paladin. Alright, okay, alright. I'll accept that. Well, it will be a mirror. It will be the most beastly match we can imagine. Okay, Deadly Shot. I don't really want you right now. You're good, but against a web spinner, you're not. So we're just going to deal with it. Okay. Well, I have a very diverse hand here that promotes an incredible amount of choice. The decisions that have to be made. Now... I'm going to imagine that this is going to be web spinner, coin, web spinner, yes? Ooh, he's keeping his coin. I wonder why that is. We did think about... Oh, Haunted Creeper. Lovely. We did consider that theory, didn't we? The idea that actually web spinner, coin, web spinner might suck. But I don't think it does. Like, even if you hang on to the coin... You snarky bastard. What were the chances of that? Okay. Well, I throw down 3 web spinners and hit the face? No. Why would I hit the face? And what benefit would that be? For 1 damage, it would not. Alright, then. Well, at least this gives me a bunch of options for turn 4, and the chances are I'll be able to get something that's not awful. Yep, makes sense. Well, at least he doesn't get a creature this turn, but the chances are he might have something anyway. Let's see what he's got. Alright, it's all web spinners. Okay, fair enough. Such is the way of it. Alright, we're going to trade all our web spinners. I don't like the fact that he has a coin in his hand, though. I think we just trade the entire board, don't we? Let's see what we get first. Maexna, okay, you'll probably be useful later. Core Rager, you're not really all that useful, although I will play you if you're... Oh, hello, King Crush. Alright. Well, I could play the Core Rager, or I can play more web spinners. I think, honestly, it has to be the Core Rager. If I play a bunch of web spinners and he happens to play, say, a bear, then I end up trading 3 into 1. Even though I kind of want to do that. I don't know. So, is this actually kind of difficult to understand, honestly? Ooh, he got garbage. Okay. Alright. I'll take that. Sure. Why not? Probably get rid of the Dragon Hawk. Unless I get a trap, which I don't. Alright, it's gonna be web spinners. Surprising nobody ever. There we go. And we'll pop the Dragon Hawk. And just means at least we can get some better trades going here. At least our guy can start knocking out some of the cards that he got. You know, if he ends up getting rubbish, then that's good for me. Obviously. And I mean, my Exner's gonna be fantastic. Oh, that's gonna suck. Okay. And I think, yeah, he's going to try and kill that off. Ouch. That's going to have too much HP now, isn't it? I'm not going to be able to kill it. That's actually terrible. Alright. And it's big enough to kill my Exner, which is even worse. Deadly Shot would be nice right now. I wish I'd held on to that. Ugh. Well, I mean, maybe I get something with charge, and I can kill it off, but the amount of trading I'm going to have to do into that thing is ludicrous. And he's... dropping a secret as well. That could be awful. Alright, well, I guess we have to trade into it. The Beast? I mean, you might be useful at some point. Don't give me another web spinner, come on. Ah, Tundra Rhino. Okay, thank God. We actually have a way of getting rid of that. Oh! Well, that's actually good. That's good. Okay, this is exactly what I was looking for. Fantastic. And I do not want to trade... I would love to. It's like, your beasts have charge. Yes, but if I kill one of his beasts, then we're in trouble. Okay, so we can sort of reset it. There we go. Emperor Cobra, my Exner, the Beast. Okay, we got some power. That's good. What were the chances of that? Evidently relatively high. I think I've got to play my own beast in this situation, don't I? Unless I can get something better out of the web spinner, which is unlikely. What do we get? Oasis Snapjaw. Yep, it's going to have to be our own beast. And we can both have a Finkel Ironhorn. He'll probably just go face here if he has any sense. And give me the 9 damage. This is again where you wish you had Deadly Shot. Ooh. Ouch. Okay, things are going from bad to worse, really. He has a 9-7. I do have my Exner, I suppose, which is probably the only way I'm going to be able to deal with that. Pulls a snipe, alright. Not 100% convinced of the usefulness of that. Courager, also not great. Does he have something big? I mean, at this point he probably does, so I guess we might as well. Alright, well at least we have something on the board which can kill that Malorn. I'm still not liking how this is going, though. The King Crush will be okay. Alright, that snipe is totally worthless. Okay. I really don't know why I played that, because of course he's going to play a weak creature first. Web spinner, web spinner. Okay, Young Dragonhawk, again, bad. River Crocolisk, also bad. I mean, the quality of my minions is better, but I am about to eat 11 damage to the face, which I would certainly prefer that I didn't, but I don't really have much of a choice in the matter, do I? Right then. Do we... I think maybe we actually crush and just go from there. Because he doesn't have anything on the board, and he's got one card in his hand that's probably a web spinner, so I think we do King Crush, and we just go for it. And then he deadly shots me, and I cry till the end of time. I think the King Crush is the only way that I can keep up with him. So here's hoping he didn't just pull a deadly shot. Evidently he didn't. That's good. So he can trade all of his minions into me. He gets 2 minions. Hopefully they suck. More web spinners. Alright. I've got a couple of my own. Emperor Cobra will be nice to get down. And try and empty my hand and get the Core Rager out, and then things will look a little bit better for me. I can keep hitting him in the face, though. Come on, you gotta play your cards. There's no way. You can't leave my King Crush alive. I don't think he's got much of a choice, but... This is where he just King Crushes me twice in a row, and then everything goes to hell. I think I gotta race him at this point, don't I? But I'm still a little worried. Like, I'm down to 12. If he pulls a King Crush again, he's gonna out-damage me on the board now, and I don't have a taunt. I would appreciate an explosive trap. Ooh! Lovely. That's what we like. Okay. Oasis Snapjaw. Couple of web spinners. Does he still have lethal? No. No, he doesn't. Alright. This is getting close. Hopefully that's just a web spinner. Steady shot. Okay, he can charge into me and he'll lose most of his board, although not all of it. There we go. So that's most of that gone. Leaves him with only 2, which I could then trade with the web spinners. But he will have also gained some creatures. This is where he plays a taunt. Unlikely. There's only a couple of taunting beasts. Oh, Colpet. Oh, that's actually probably awful. Yeah, Colpet is terrible. Because that's going to draw him a web spinner. Guaranteed. Oh, he's got the buffs to kill my Crush. Alright. He stays alive for the time being. Gets a free web spinner. Fancy. Alright. Alright, things are looking up. Things are looking up. Okay, first things first, let's get rid of that damn thing. Thank you very much. Ooh, a Muckler. Good, good. We like that. We definitely want to clear his board now, without question. Corehound, alright. Muckler, yes. I think we play the Corehound and just go for it. And then just hope he doesn't... Because, I mean, he got a couple of beasts out of that? If he has a Crush, I'm dead. So let's just hope he doesn't. This is tense. He has a Hunter's Mark. Okay, so he gets rid of my big scary creature. Alright, so he evidently doesn't have a Crush, so that's a plus. Scavenging Hyena. We need to make sure that doesn't get too wild, but that's fine. Chances are he can't do anything with it. Oh, Banana. Okay, so I'm probably going to throw my Muckler into it then before it gets out of control. Actually, Deadly Shot. Okay. I kind of want to save that, but screw it. Oh, man. Almost got the Core Rager out with Maximum. Alright. Let's put him down to 1. Please no King Crush. Well, I mean, he can't. He can't win from here, surely. No way. Unless he has a kill command. Even if he has a kill command, he still loses. Unless he has a boar. Yes, he has a boar and a kill command, which he doesn't. Okay, we got him. Alright, yeah, his other card was a banana. Oh, close. But no banana, I'm afraid. Oh, that was close. Alright, cool. That's actually a pretty fun mode. I like that. Suitable amount of RNG, but a decent amount of decision-making involved in it nonetheless. So I should play a little bit more of that. My name's been TotalBiscuit. That's the Tavern Brawl this week. You should probably play it. It's pretty good. I'll see you next time.